In this video, you're going to learn how to use real-time reports to monitor activity as it happens on your website or app. To access your real-time reports, just log into your Google Analytics account and open up the sidebar so that you can click through to the real-time reports. Now, there are 6 reports here: the overview, locations, traffic sources, content, events, and conversions. And if we start by looking at the overview real-time report, we can really get a summary of most of these reports. So let's have a look at some of this data, and then we can discuss some of the use cases of it. So this is pretty cool. We can see right now how many people are active on the site, and you can see those numbers go up and down, and even the devices that they're logging onto the site from. We can see where they're spending their time, the top active pages. We can see the breakdown of active users. And so this is really interesting to see in real time where people are on our site. We can also see some of the top websites that they've come from and any social traffic if they've come from those traffic sources like Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, Instagram, etc. We sometimes can see the top keywords that they've accessed our site on. So they may have typed in something to the Google search engine and come through that way. Often there isn't a lot of information coming through here, but it can be useful if it is provided. Perhaps one of the most interesting real-time reports to look at is the locations, where people are coming from. And it's just really interesting to see where people are logging in from, and it can really bring the whole experience of Google Analytics to life and make it real and see all the changes and people moving around on the site. Now up here we can see the page views per minute, and this is really just showing us the number of page views per minute over the last 30 minutes. So you can see that's 30 minutes really up to now. So what are some of the use cases of this data? Well, first of all, if you're seeing data here, you know that your tracking code is working on your website or app because information is coming through onto your Google Analytics. It's also useful, these real-time reports, to monitor whether new or changed content on your site is being viewed. So it can just be good if you've sent out a blog post to see how many people are actually coming through to have a look at that. That could be an email or a blog post that you promoted by email or maybe on social media. You can really check if people are coming through from those social channels. It can also be pretty cool if you've got a one-day promotion or a sale on, and really see, are people coming through from that, and are they on the active pages that you want them to be on. Now, another thing that you can use these real-time reports for is if you've made any changes to the conversion process or the checkout process, to really just make sure that people are actively going through those pages and there's not something broken after you've made any changes there. So these real-time reports are pretty cool. They're even just interesting to come in and have a look at, especially see where people are logging in from. And they can be very helpful just to check that everything is working and to keep your finger on the pulse of any campaigns that are active right now. Now, for the most part, we will be analyzing historical data to guide our long-term website strategy, but there are some clear use cases for these real-time reports. So come into your demo account or your own Google Analytics account and check out these real-time reports for yourself.